Hi-ho, everyone, and welcome back to the Adventures of Turwinkle, the gnome mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Hi there.
Everything going well this evening?
Indubitably.
Great. And are you excited?
Woohoo!
All right. And the reason Turwinkle is excited, as you can see here, we are in Stormwind again. And we've been invited back for another cup of coffee at the Hummingbird Coffee Company. And so we are going to take the evening and we're going to head on back over and enjoy another cup of coffee at the Hummingbird Coffee Company. We got here a little early today so we could pick a good spot to wait, and we'll head on in. So let's head on over, shall we? And we'll find a nice spot to whoa nice spot to not get run over by a motorcycle. Okay. Okay. And we'll head on up. And we'll just follow this panda here. See, that is Lao Steel Brew. Whoa, dragon landing there. Stormwind is always such a busy hub for everybody, especially role players who like to come and congregate here in Stormwind. Renshaw, Mackenzie Holiday. All right, so let's just cruise along here and take in the sights. In fact, what we'll do is we will get back with you folks as soon as we find a nice good spot to sit down. All right, as you can see here, we found a lovely spot underneath this tree here, looking over the Cathedral Square, and I believe this is where they had the coffee stand set up last time. So I think we're in a good spot, and let's take a look around the square real quick here. I've not seen that mount before. That was a pretty cool. Is that a Triceratops? All right, so we'll take a look around the square here and see who we can see. Besides the Triceratops running back and forth. Okay, let's see. We've got Caroline Melodari. Looks like nickname Carol, the Demon Girl. She's an overseer of the Edge of Oblivion. Level 90 Warlock. Is currently averting her eyes, slightly scared. Okay. Looking at her is Richard Langley, bodyguard to Lady Grouse. Counter shadow of the House of Grouse. House of Grouse. Okay, he's currently no longer limping, which is nice. And here comes a giant bone dragon, landing on the cathedral steps, sure, of course. And so yeah, lots of stuff going on here, people walking back and forth, a very tiny panda, worgen running by. So great. Like I said, we will come back and check in on things in just a little bit. All right, looks like, oh geez. Some loud noise. Oh, that Triceratops. But looks like we have Sheikzord, the Seeker, part of a new guild called the Gilnean Empire. Seems they just started a few days ago and are looking for more members for more of a casual RP. So if you're interested, I guess that's the guild to go to. And so thank you for the invite. And the the invitation to RP, but again, we're kind of waiting for the coffee company, so we'll give him a nice bow. Whoop, and give him a nice wave. And so if you're looking for kind of a more casual RP, I guess that's the guild to join, the Gilnean Empire. So there you have it. And we'll continue to look around here. So until the coffee company hasn't set up yet, it's only 6:30, but they'll be here shortly, I hope, and we'll see you if anything else comes up. All right, well, looks like we have kind of a, I don't know what that is, gravel catcher? That's a different, definitely a different looking minion. It's kind of creepy looking if you ask me. And here's Xenia. Looks like a nice person. She's been kind of, I wonder if she's waiting for the coffee as well. So that is a creepy looking minion there. So all right, well, while we're waiting, let's go take a look at this Triceratops. while we're... Oh my gosh, look at that guy. He's pretty neat looking. All right. That is Thorin Stormhammer's mount. His nickname is Thor of the Drakdrum clan, clansman of the Brotherhood of Ironforge. He's currently in better mood than usual, probably because he has this awesome mount. She says, I'm surprised you've managed to tame one like that. Yeah, me too. He is pretty cool. Here, let me sneak by this creepy minion guy. And, wow, he is cool. We'll give him a nice big cheer. That is awesome.
Hooray!
Pah, you got to break the beast. Have you never ridden a stubborn creature before? Well, Glenn isn't stubborn. Glenn has always been really good to me, so that is a neat looking mount. Ooh, what's this? Maurice, his armadillo pup pet. That's pretty cute. Oh look, see him all curled up there. Better not get too close to that tail, Turwinkle. Alright, that's pretty neat looking. Oh, look at the saddle on the back there. It's got a big skull on it. I think Bruce is just trying to show off to the lasses. I think it's more than just Bruce. Okay, let's not get run over here. And we'll head back over this way, and we'll look at that little worgen there. Alright, looks like things are starting to pick up here in the Cathedral Square, and it usually always is busy with activity here in the square. So we will continue to wait. It looks like we've got about 20 more minutes until the coffee company people show up. So we'll continue to wait, and again, if something else exciting happens, we will pop back in. We saw a very funny RP over here, the two dwarves. Looks like the female dwarf is Maharan Ironband and is talking to Holmir Slamforge. And let's see if I can scroll back up here. It says, Holmir, you bastard, Mom's been worried sick. And Holmir says, I've been in Pandaria. And she says, Pandaria? Tell that to Ma. She's been saving you slices of pie for weeks. And Holmir says, which pie? She says, I think it were sandpear. He just was like, blah. And she smacked him upside the head. And says, well, he says, who's giving her sandpears again? And she yelled at him, you respect your mother's pie. Just thought that was funny, so. We're still waiting, and but again, the RP is rich and varied here. Sometimes you'll see some excellent RP like that. It's got the nice little emotes to it. They've enunciated as a dwarf would enunciate words, and they put that into their spelling. And then you'll run into some that's not so good or trolly in a way. But if you want to get a good RP experience, this is probably kind of one of the areas that you'd want to come to in Stormwind. So again, we'll be back in a little bit here. Alright, what I've done here is pulled up the MRP for Maharan Ironband and kind of give you an idea of what it is and what it looks like. So when you click the little MRP button below their face here, it'll bring this up, and if some people have really gone to great lengths at fleshing out their characters. And so as we can see here, she's an archaeologist and a puncher of murlocs. Okay, so her role-playing style, she's a normal role-playing, she's in character, has green eyes, is a dwarf, 4'9", stocky, and she's currently disgruntled. So we can read her description here. What she's written is, Maharan's freckled face would probably be more easily visible if it were not for all the flyaway strands of brown hair falling in it. When not tucked neatly under her hat, the hair is something of a mess, clearly tied back in a hurry, and for no other reason than to get it out of the way. Not one for ornamentation, Maharan keeps her wardrobe simple and practical. Lots of flannel, leather, and burlap for this hard-working woman. A broad smile would reveal a gap in her front teeth and chapped, dry lips. Her eyes are kind, if work-weary, and a stick of charcoal is usually tucked behind her left ear. She may or may not be wearing her murloc punching glove. So that is the appearance. And so if you click the biography, you can see that she's an adult. Her home is Lochmordan. Her birthplace was there. Her motto is, well, get your Irish going then. Her history, if asked, she may reveal a very diluted relation to the Iron Band line of archaeologists. The actual degree of relation would seem to depend on how drunk she is at the time. So all in all, an excellent MRP. You know, I've seen some that go on for pages, and I've seen some very simple ones. And this one fits right in the middle. It's really well fleshed out, and by taking a look at this, you would, if you were role playing, you would be able to tell, you know, what you would know what to kind of expect when you approached her to RP with her. So excellent job, I've really got to say. Now, I do not see the coffee stand here. So we may go and search and see, maybe they put it in a different area. So let's go see if maybe they put it in a different spot. Oh wait, I see a yell here. Put some pep in your step with Hummingbird Coffee. Open at 7 tonight. Get a Stormwind for 5 silver. All proceeds go to disaster relief. Find us just south of the cathedral and give it a shot. Face the stairs and turn left. Look for the gnomes. Yay! So they are coming. And so we will get ready. We almost moved out of the way, and so we will get ready. And there go the bells. So we will take a seat here, and we'll wait for them to get set up. So we'll be back when they're all set up, and the line has started. Yay, it has started. So as you can see, there's just a small line tonight so far, and we have Brilliantine Buzz Brew taking orders, and Fee is once again making the coffee. So great job, and looks like they're getting started. And so we're gonna hop in line and get ourselves a coffee. So let's hop in line here. Oh, looks like a horde person maybe tried to get in line and didn't make it, or he was just dying for some coffee. Turwinkle, stop. Okay. All right, so we'll wait in line here. See if anybody else is coming. Doesn't look as busy as it was last time, but that's all right. It's early yet. It just opened up. So just hop in line here. As you can see here, it says busy businesswoman is Brilliantine Buzz Brew. Currently now taking coffee orders. Please line up. And she's standing behind an espresso cart. Really, she is. Oh, we're moving up in the line. Okay, so we will be back as soon as we're getting ready to order. All right, as we can see here, the line is quite full already, right behind us here. And we got in just in time. And it looks like the Servitors of Lothar are here. We've got Signar Windblade, Erathion Longsight, and Davy Rattleclank. Nice. It looks like, yeah, again, it looks like the line is, oh man, we got in just in time. Look at this. It's stretching all the way almost around the corner. Oh, we better move up. Okay, Turwinkle. Here we go. So let's get in top chat here and say evening. Oh, might help if I spelled evening right. Evening, folks. And we will smile brightly. Okay, I typed I will try the special tonight. Got lots of going on around me. People peeking over my shoulder. Davy is peeking over my shoulder. And so Turwinkle says he'll try the special tonight. Because I forgot what the special was. So, you know, you always just say, I'll take the special. And it's usually good. Okay, excellent choice. Proceeds are going to the disaster relief, don't you know? 5 silver, please. Oh. Okay, let's see. Turwinkle nods and digs out a gold. One for you folks. Dot, dot, dot. And takes out another gold. And one for the relief effort. All right, so and I know I'm a little slow typing. I'm one of those hunt and peck. And I also tried to, oh, okay. She beamed, built-in buzzboom beams. How very generous. Your drink will be ready post-haste. Okay, excellent. So I better move out of line. There's quite a line waiting here. Wow, look at this. It goes all the way down there, so excellent. Oh, she asked me if I want that sweet. As sweet as you are. And we'll give her a wink. Turwinkle, you sly dog. Oh, okay. She slid it across the counter completely black, which means she is not sweet at all. Okay. We will chuckle lightly and bow. Thank you, milady. All right, excellent. So Turwinkle's got his coffee. He says, "There's sure thing. Thanks for your contribution." All right, excellent. Let's see, so we've got Davy Rattleplank, Theron Longsight, Tanria, Arma Woodray. Boy, look at this line. It is great. And again, it's always nice to see a nice turnout for an RP event like this. And we'll hop over here and have a nice seat. And we'll catch you back as soon as some more stuff happens, actually. So we'll see you then. All right. Well, it seems the Servitors of Lothar, there's quite a few of them here. So why don't we ask them a few questions about their guild while they're waiting in line for their coffee, and while they RP a little bit. So we will do that, and so I'll be right back as soon as we've asked some questions, and we'll recap them. Okay, so what we've done here is we've asked a few questions. And so the first thing I wrote was, nice to see you folks out tonight to the Arathorn here. Tell me a little bit about your guild, your RP obviously. Is it set up for the more serious RPer? And we scroll down here. It says yes, we are ICELY, which means in character, the 423rd Special Operations Group of the Alliance Military based at Airy Peak. Alright, scroll down a little further. He says, we've been active since 2009, and we're not only interested in heavy RP with ourselves, we like to try and encourage it with the community as well, which is great. Alright. You have to forgive me as I scroll down here. I said, wow, that's quite a title. Turwinkle is slowly working his way that way. You folks will have to give him a tour when he gets there. It's quite a long time for a guild to stay together, and since 2009. That's really nice. Well done. Did you folks start on this server? He says, no, we actually transferred from the Sentinels about a little over a year ago. So I asked him, I see, and how are you folks liking Wormwrath Accord? Not Wormwrath. Wormrest Accords server. And he says, we love it, which is excellent. It's always good to have a good guild on a server that you're enjoying. And so we'll ask a few more questions here, and I think we'll call it a night. The line is just, it's not getting any smaller. In fact, it seems it's actually grown in length. And as you can see, there's a lot of people RPing around the coffee stand, which again, I think that really accomplishes what they're setting out to do here, and that is to encourage more role-playing with the organization. So we've got Bay Army, Woodry, and again, Darby Rattleclank. And so, you know, again, you know, all this RP going on is it's a lot of fun. And so if you're interested in something like this, do come down. It's Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock here, and it's a great time. So let me ask a few more questions, and we'll get back to it. And we'll do. All right. So I asked just a few more questions for you, then I will let you get back to the RP and fun. How many members do you folks have, and what do you look for in people who'd want to join you folks? And as we scroll down here, he says, we have about 27 members, and we like people who enjoy writing. Our forums are very active, and many of us keep IC journals. We also look for people who are active in-game and want to make at least 2 or 3 RP scenes a week. Oh, if I can get to that, okay. We also like people who are good at creating well-rounded characters and can separate IC in character from out of character, which is always a good thing. We're a very close-knit group. Davy has been away for a year and a half, and we couldn't be happier to have her back again. Ideally, she has been frozen in a block of ice at the bottom of the engine of the Makers. All right, so obviously she was away for real-life issues, or just away from the game for a year and a half, and has come back, and so her character, they said, and how they made it seem like she was gone for a year and a half, was she was encased in ice, as they said. So they set it up to where she may have been gone in real life, but her character was just buried down there. So he says, so obviously taking her out for coffee is a good thing, right? I said, that's an important thing for sure. Is what I'm referring to is keeping the in-character stuff separated from the out-of-character stuff, not allowing a situation that happens to your character in the game to affect how you feel about each other as friends outside the game. So whether or not you're fighting in character, you're still friends. You guys are great. Thank you for making the Wormrest Accord server the fun community is. And I laughed about the coffee, and I said, oh, indeed, and nothing warms you up better than a cup of coffee. So let's go and meet them, and we will... Oh, he says, thank you. I just want to say how much I enjoy the Turwinkle videos. They're so fun, clever, and completely charming. It's very nice of you to say, sir. Turwinkle is blushing. But let's go meet those folks, and we'll kind of look them over before we head back out to the wetlands. So let's go do that, shall we? So we'll hop down here, and we'll head on over. And we will meet them, and we'll see you when we get over there. Alright, so I've come over here, and they've all greeted me very nicely. They really know their stuff. They've all done great emotes here. So let's just start from the left. We'll work our way over to the right here. And we've got Aaron Longsight here. His nickname is the Unbroken. He's the advisor of their guild, and he's the gentleman we've been talking to. And we've got Signari Windblade, and she's nicknamed the One, or just One, and she's level 90 rogue, and she's an adjutant. We got Davy, the one that was, I guess, the one that was frozen in the block of ice for a year and a half, and they're happy to have her back. Welcome back, Davy. Good to have you back. And what's her nickname? Oh, she's got a lot of them. Tinker, Porkchop, Rattleclank, Chief. She currently looks severely frostburnt and is feeling a little bit fuzzy-headed, I bet. Okay. We've got Vitaly Cinderbloom, or her nickname is Vita. And she holds herself upright in a professional stance. Nice. We got Ben Yarmy, Druid of the Harvest, Battle Mender. Her nickname's Bay, or Mouse. She's an initiate. And lastly, we've got Arid Black Tie. I know I am butchering your name. I'm sorry. And she's an initiate as well, level 62. So excellent group of people. If you're if you're looking for a great guild to maybe apply for, these guys really know their stuff when it comes to role playing, and they're not doing it just for themselves, but they're doing it for the community as a whole, which I think is just fantastic. So if you guys would like to join a great guild, let me ask Aaron Thorne who you should contact here. Let's get that asked. And let's ask that. Who should be contacted if they are looking to join your guild? And we'll see here. Oh, there's a lot of great RP here. And we'll see what he says here. I mean, the emotes are all nicely written. The spelling is really well done, and that makes a big difference when you're RPing. If you're not spelling, if you misspell a word or two, that's fine. But really paying attention to your pronunciation, your punctuation, actually, it makes a big difference between a good RPer and a great RPer. And see, he's busy RPing, so it's hard for him to get off the reply to us. But again, a good group of people here, and hopefully if you're looking to RP, and these guys do it very well. I was frozen in a block of ice for a super long time too. Okay, here we go. It says folks should look us up at www.servitors.org, and in game they can just do /who and ask for an officer. Our guild leader is Philemoni, but any officer can probably answer their questions. Well, great. Again, I can't say enough good things about this guild. So there you go. If you're looking to join, those are the particulars. And so we will say goodnight to these folks, and we will head out. So thank you again, folks, and we will see you when we get back to the wetlands. It seems we missed somebody here, and we will add her in. Squink. Shadow's Quill is right behind me. She is nicknamed Spider or Cowgirl. And let's quick turn around on her. Whoop. Oh, so let's give her a nice bow. Yes, she's very sneaky. So sneaky. So very nice. It's excellent to meet you, Squinks. Or Squink, I love the name. And what's that say? Currently 46 sharks. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out. So excellent to meet you, Squinks. And I'm glad you made it just in time, so we can add you in. So excellent job. And we'll see you when we get back to the wetlands. All right, well, we've perked back to Sundown Marsh, and Turwinkle's getting ready for bed, though I don't know if he can sleep with all the coffee in the system now. But what another great evening. at the Hummingbird Coffee Company. And thanks goes out to the Servitors of Lothar. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Lothar. And what a great guild. Again, if you folks are looking for a fine guild to join, that's the one to definitely look up. I want to thank everybody that participated tonight, all the guild members there, and I guess that's it, Turwinkle. Way to go, sir. Excellent job. You did a fine job interviewing everybody and drinking your coffee. If you liked the episode, please click like. If you want to comment on anything you saw here tonight, ask me any questions that you would like, please do so below. We love comments and we'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. And please subscribe. Turwinkle and I love subscribers, and become part of the Team Turwinkle and help us make the channel grow just that much better. And we look forward to having you folks here with us. So, Turwinkle, I guess that's it. We'll see you later.
I'll miss you.
We'll miss you too. Bye-bye.